Bob Carr with another episode of the Bob Carr Show. Mr. Ben's in the studio today. Ben, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good to see you outside of your produce garden center up at the corner. Ben, what is the name of your business?
It's Sunset Gardens. We're up at the corner 424 and 450, also known as Staples Corner. We've been there for a little over a year now. We took it over from Misty Valley Farms, and we've been keeping along going with it, doing plants and produce as a main staple there.
So what's your other background? You're in the landscaping?
I've been doing landscaping now since I was about 14 years old. Got started when I was, in my parents' street, helping out with some elderly people that just needed assistance doing yard work. And kind of took off from there, and people, word of mouth, and
One thing led to another.
One thing led to another, and then we, last year we were moving the landscaping business, and it came about that we were looking around and came across the nursery there and got to talking with Mark, and one thing again led to another.
So how's the retail business doing? How do you like that versus that when you're out mowing and running around? Now you're at one place and customers are coming to you. How you like that?
It's definitely a lot different. There's definitely a good change of pace. We do landscaping before, used to going out different places, seeing different people, and now we've, we still do that as well, but we've transitioned over into doing the retail. Now that people come in and they're like, hey, I have this, I don't know what I want to do at the front of my house, or however, I want it to look better. Can you help me? And so instead of going out and looking for people, they come in, and it's nice to be able to help one person, and then as soon as you're done, turn around, someone else has a question they want help too, and you can lead them in the right direction, hopefully to help them enhance what they're looking for out in their yard, and they can get the satisfaction of doing it themselves. If they need assistance, we can certainly help them with that too. But, we focus a lot on flowers. We do annuals, a lot of annuals in the summer and fall. We do perennials in the spring, along with some roses and shrubs. When people are really getting into changing up their landscape in the fall, they just like to keep it going, make it look nice,
Sure.
Feel festive.
Sure.
So right now we're into mums and pansies.
He cost me $500 on Saturday.
Which we appreciate very much.
No, but you got a lot of great material up there. It's fresh, looks good. It definitely looks good in your yard. You got a lot of folks coming in there on a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturdays and Sundays are very busy. We also, another thing that attracts people in is we do have local produce. We get from most of our stuff comes from the Eastern Shore. Some of it comes from Southern Maryland. We do, right now it's getting into fall. We're doing apples, and they're coming from out of Gettysburg, PA, from an orchard up there. And we also get cider as well. Going into fall after, getting closer to Christmas time, we'll be getting into Christmas trees.
Big time. Remember last year you had a lot of trees out there.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of trees. We make in-house wreaths. And we, sell some decorations and get into the holiday decor there. And, and as it gets colder outside, we also sell firewood, for sitting around the campfire at night, or, on those cold nights, heat your house with it.
And I saw, not to be plugging you, but I will, because you probably won't, and you will forget about it. When I was up there Saturday, I saw you had it from a cord all the way down to a bundle. So people don't have to buy a full cord if they live in a townhouse or a small house, or they just want to experiment with something, to try something out. Like myself, I got a fire pit in the back, so if you wanted X amount of wood, you can buy just what you need.
Yeah, we try to make
huge.
Yeah, we try to make it convenient for anybody. If they just want to have a fire, one night, you can buy a little bit of wood. You want to have it for the whole season, you can buy
Sure.
a lot of wood.
But like I say, no, if you want to, like I say, experiment with something, you don't have to buy the whole full cord of firewood. Can't get that out of my mouth, right? But it's nice the way you had it up there on the wall. I noticed it when we were talking on over the weekend. But Christmas trees is going to be huge this year.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It is every year, but this year more so, I think, just because people want to
I agree.
Spend time at home with their family.
So, Ben, what other services you offer? I know something you mentioned to me when I was up at your shop up at the Staples Corner, up at your nursery, that you offer propane. But propane you have at your other facility, correct?
Yes, yeah, we have it at other facility located in St. Stephen's Church in Route 3.
Okay.
That's
Right across the street from the RV place.
Yep, right
Okay.
across the street from the RV place.
Okay.
That's people bring in your grill cylinders there, and we'll refill them there, and we charge it by the gallon, so it doesn't matter if it's full or empty. It's only what you get.
Gotcha.
So, and someone's usually always there Monday through Friday. So anytime, we're open.
Okay. What other services you got that we're not thinking of? We got to tell these people out here because people don't know sometimes that you're right here underneath their nose.
Yeah, and we're a local business. We're family run. My wife and I work up there. We both grew up in the area, so we've stayed here.
So I better watch what I say in front of you if it's your wife up there, not knowing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Everybody up here is good people too.
Yeah.
That's part of the culture that you make happen. Because I've never ran into a person up there that was either rude, wouldn't answer a question. I've never heard anybody say anything bad, which is unusual nowadays.
Yeah, no, and we like to pride on the fact that, the high school is right down the street. And we have a lot of high school kids that come in, especially in the summertime or after school, that work with us. So it's good to get them in and, teach them job skills that they can use later on in life.
Absolutely.
Or even in their personal life. But, we have other people that have retired that also work there too that can help mentor them. They've been through, life and have worked several jobs and can say, hey, because they may not know how can this apply to me later on in life. So it helps them in just learning some things that they can use later on.
So if folks want to get a Christmas tree or some Christmas decor, you guys are open. What's your hours?
During the spring, summer, and fall, we're open 8 to 6 every day. When we get into Christmas trees, we'll open usually 10 to 9. And then in the fall time, we're open Wednesdays and Saturdays or before a major storm. If you're not certain, you can always give us a call at 410-721-5531. Or we also have our hours posted outside if you happen to drive by.
Good deal, Ben. Ben, I appreciate you coming in today, taking a couple minutes and talking about your business with us.
Thank you for having me, Bob. I really appreciate it.
And this wraps up another episode of the Bob Carr Show, and we'll see you next week with another episode.